it would appear that here we go, another breakup card, another card of conflict, another card of terror, scarcity, and in perfect conjunction with the Eight of Cups, in my opinion, we have the Five of Swords. Hi, welcome back to Tarot Academy. I'm Spencer as always, and today we're going to be doing a quick spread. What is the block in your relationship? This is exclusive of gender, of sign, of energy, of everything. It's just what is the current block in your personal relationship with your significant other. So man, woman, straight, gay, whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. It's just a general reading, and it's highly requested down in the comments below, so I'm giving it to you guys here today. And let's see what the cards have in store for you. I know a lot of your relationships have been suffering due to Corona, due to COVID, quarantine, etc. But I also know a lot of you have been coming out stronger than ever before, and a surprising number of people asking me to do marriage spreads for them. So the spread we're going to do today is just a simple 9-card completion spread. Left to right, straight 9, incorporating reversals in case you couldn't tell by the mess shuffle. So let's see what's on the table for you guys. Let's see what that current block in the relationship is and how we can maybe work through it, what the cards have to say for you. So, okay, the High Priestess, upright. So this is of course feminine energy, this is secret energy, this is emotional energy, this is duality as well, night and day. The two pillars, right and wrong, think yin and yang, etc. Oftentimes this is a female card, archetype of female behavior, female energy, etc. Initial thoughts right off the bat. This is the card of secrets. This is the card of hidden knowledge. One of the partners, one of you, one of the two of you could have some sort of past they're keeping from the other, a past that maybe they're ashamed of, or maybe they just prefer to keep private, whether it's a negative aspect of a past relationship, perhaps abuse or something to that extent, or perhaps they are, recently a reading revealed to us that a past client, she had OnlyFans accounts and had done some adult film work, and she'd been keeping that from her partner. Fortunately, he was very accepting, he didn't care, but that was causing some strain in the relationship, and that was revealed to us by the two here, the High Priestess. So let's keep it rolling here. Let's see what the next card in the draw has for us. Okay, the Six of Wands reversed. This is a card I don't encounter with too much frequency. That's interesting. Typically this could indicate breaking free of a prison. So again, those secrets that one party in the relationship here holds, I'm thinking it could be the female, so, and the majority of my audience is female, so it could be you who perhaps has that secret, perhaps has something, and maybe you think that you're keeping it quelled, maybe you keep it down, and you think your partner has no idea, but there's that subliminal energy radiating forward that's telling your partner that there's something wrong, something not being said, a secret to be had, and it's slowly leaking out to your detriment. You see upright, we have a horse with a rider holding a rod, a wand, and there's 5 wands in the background. It appears like he's broken through a thick brush or broken through a wall, a fence, a prison, something. He's on a horse, moving swiftly. It looks like, because it's reversed, there's slow indications, a slow leak, if you will, like a helium balloon floating, but then it slowly starts to come down. That helium escaping out of the balloon is indication of something wrong, some sort of lie, some sort of falsehood, or lying through omission is likely what your partner suspects. Some sort of lying through omission here. So let's see what else we have. Ooh, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, this is kind of fascinating here because the Nine of Pentacles is obviously a very wealthy woman. She worked hard for what she has. She's self-made. And she bears an eagle on her hand. And the eagle or the hawk represents freedom, the freedom to do anything. And you may feel that because you have your relationship so good in the moment, that there is no reason for you to either tell the truth to your partner or you believe you can continue acting the way you are. You can continue in what some would say is a rather lackadaisical way, a rather relaxed way, and just move on without consequence. But based on the High Priestess and the Six of Wands reversed, I'm going to say that the rest of the deck is going to indicate to us, the rest of the draw, that there is trouble in paradise, and to suggest that you can just continue moving forward in the manner you are is incorrect. I'm going to put this forward as an illusion card. This is an illusion right now, and that is strongly suggested by the secretive energy of the High Priestess and the reversed prison energy, the helium seepage in the Six of Wands. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. So, joyous emotion, joyous action, the card of party, the card of celebration, the card of happiness. So again, we tie that in with the Nine of Pentacles, and that's fascinating because, again, everything I just said for the Nine of Pentacles, that jovial behavior that you're employing, that happiness that you're showing, that you're putting forth, etc., it is quite possible that maybe you don't necessarily deserve it, or maybe you're using it as a mask to hide something, hide that secret in the past. And remember, everything I'm saying, perhaps it's your partner's behavior as well. I'm simply getting the energy that it might be you, the reader, who is not necessarily at fault, but perhaps the one who is a little bit guiltier of this behavior rather than your partner. Though it is quite possible that you two are in equal fault here, at equal guilt, because remember, we have the two. This is the second card in the Major Arcana, the High Priestess. And the pillars, the duality, the male pillar, the female pillar, one half of the relationship, the other half of the relationship. So it's quite possible that you're both equally at fault here, and you both have equal secrets, or you both have a secret, regardless of which one may or may not be worse. But for the moment, you're both putting on happy faces, you're both putting on that jovial expression. I know what that's like, I'm a 9-life path. So it's very, very easy to simply move forward without addressing the elephant in the room, but obviously you're about to, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. So, okay, the Ten of Pentacles. I almost wish that this was a spread in regards to wealth, because this would be unbelievably prosperous. This would be an excellent, excellent reading. Now again, the Ten of Pentacles, it's likely the two of you provide each other stability, or one provides the other partner with serious financial stability and emotional stability. We have two suites here. We have the Cups and the Pentacles, both providing very high value cards. The 9 and the 10 of Pentacles, extraordinary wealth, extraordinary comfort. The 10 of Cups, unbelievable emotional happiness, bliss, like 50 hits of ecstasy plus cocaine and heroin, and I've never done that, but I assume it would be great. Now, again, we move on to the 10 of Pentacles. All that happiness, all that bliss, that's great, but the material aspect of it, there's some sort of concrete, like a gold-plated prison or a gold-plated birdcage. Maybe that's what you're in right now. Maybe you're dependent on your partner for material comfort, for the roof over your head, the car you drive. Maybe you're providing that to your partner, and you're not sure if they're worthy of that because of this secret. Could it be so devastating that it would break the two of you apart, and that would be it? Let's keep going. Okay, so there we go, the 8 of Cups. There's that fear again, that emotional fear. Remember, Cups are the emotional suite. Cups are the suite of emotion, of femininity, of feminine energy. They are one half of the energy present in the High Priestess. So she has rational energy on the male side, logical energy, and then emotional, sensitive energy on the female side of things. So the 8 of Cups could indicate the trauma and solo experience, the negativity of a breakup. We see a cloaked figure, masculine, in this depiction. Remember, it's not gender exclusive. I'm merely interpreting what's on the card. So we see that energy moving alone, and again, set at night, there's the moon. The moon is a dark, isolating energy. It's the opposite of the sun. The sun gives life. The moon does not give life. It doesn't necessarily take it, but it does not give it. So, again, it could be a fear of breakup, a fear of being alone. This also represents the fear of being wrong. Perhaps your partner doesn't have a secret or something to hide that is as bad as you might think, and as a result, you're overthinking things, you're overanalyzing things. Perhaps your own secret is not as bad as you think, and you're concerned your partner may or may not perceive this to be just the worst thing in the world, but the reality is it's not that bad. That could very possibly be the situation you find yourself in. But it would appear that here we go, another breakup card, another card of conflict, another card of terror, scarcity, and in perfect conjunction with the Eight of Cups, in my opinion, we have the Five of Swords. Now again, yet another card depicting one individual looking on while another individual retreats. So this is effectively a doubling up of the energy in the Eight of Cups. Everything I just said for the Eight of Cups, you can translate that over to the Five of Swords very, very easily, because the scenario we find ourselves in, that's just what's happening. There's truly nothing more that need be said, except I would go so far as to expand on the Five of Swords, incorporating the social circle, friends, family, close relatives, neighbors, co-workers, whatever. This would bring in the strangers. You can see there are additional people depicted. There's 3 people, 1 man holding the swords and 2 people retreating in the foreground. So, in the background, pardon me. So, this could indicate that you are afraid of revealing this truth, your partner is afraid of revealing this truth to you, this secret that should be known for the health of your relationship. These secrets, especially one of apparently this magnitude that could in fact destroy your entire relationship. We see it as something, again, the fear, you don't want to bring it forward because you fear it could interrupt everything in your life, the social circle, the friends, the mutual events with mutual parties, workplace, blah, blah, blah. It's all the same. Okay, the world. Upright. Interesting. Before I offer commentary on the world, because I would have expected the world to have been reversed in this scenario, given the fact that there's a lot of fear present at the moment. So following this unexpected turn of events, we're going to draw the final card, the 9th card. Remember, 1 to 9, 9 in numerology being completion. So we're going to draw the 9th card and see how that interacts with the world. Okay, so here we are. This is why I wanted to wait, because we have the 6 of Swords. Had I not completed the entire draw, I likely would have interpreted the world as something more of a positive aspect at the moment. But now that I see the 6 of Swords reversed, I can understand why the world is present. So currently you have the world. With this individual, you like them, you guys have an excellent relationship. It would appear that financially things are going fine for you, emotionally things are going fine for you, and despite the secret that one of you bears, it doesn't seem to have too much of an impact on the relationship as a whole. Now, with the 6 of Swords coming forward, I would dare say that you don't want this to be interrupted, and you're going to keep this secret. That's why it's reversed. Traditionally upright, this would mean that there's some sort of truth coming, in the context of this spread, by the way, of relationships. This would mean that there's something coming forward. Typically, this would mean that there's going to be no travel over water. Now, how do we link water to this relationship? Because water is the sweet, the element of emotion. Remember, cups are the sweet of emotion as well. What goes in a cup? Water. The two are linked. It's a bit of a more advanced understanding of the tarot, but when you've been reading for as long as me, you make these connections intrinsically. But obviously this has nothing to do with travel, but this has everything to do with emotion at the moment, especially being reversed. So the 6 of Swords, again, you have the world presently, you don't want to lose it, so you're not going to allow your emotions to travel. You're not going to reveal this truth. Your partner is not going to reveal this truth. And quite frankly, I would counsel you to evaluate all of the positive aspects of your relationship and ask yourself, what could be this truth that my partner is hiding? Or if you're the one hiding this truth, this secret, what would my partner's reaction be? Would it be as bad as I think? Would the consequence be as bad as I believe it to be? And if it is, perhaps you should just keep it secret. Because realistically, sometimes the truth is best remained buried. Let sleeping dogs lie. Don't dig up the dead. the expression, the curse of the ancient Indian burial grounds, they leave them be for a reason, because there probably is a curse. And you probably shouldn't lose the world. Remember, you have the world here. You don't want to lose the world. I would suggest that you keep your mouth shut, or you stop poking and prodding at your partner, because what you have now is probably good enough to keep. And maybe in 30, 40 years, when you're old and gray and sitting on the patio, you can ask about that. But at the same time, perhaps you should reflect on the message of this reading being that you should keep your mouth shut. They should keep their mouth shut. Emotion shouldn't travel, and you should maintain the world and protect the integrity of your relationship. So thank you very much. I'm Spencer with Tarot Academy. Please hit that like and subscribe, comment down below, and if you don't heed the advice of the deck, let me know. I'd be fascinated to see how it works out for you. Thank you so much, everyone.